Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday, January the 31st, and it is the 100th day of school. I have on my wig, my little bonnet, because you know sometimes I go outside looking any kind of way. My bifocals. Got my pearls on. You know, the old school teachers always had pearls on. I don't have on those stockings because it's snowing, icing now, so I got my little leggings and my tennis shoes. Like, I always got to have a grip on the bottom, right? I got my sweater. I walk like this in the hallway. Some fun. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so last week we started working on creating sentences, and so I'm gonna show you guys some of the work that my students have done. Now, remember, this is pre-K. They are 4 and 5. Most of them can write letters. Most of them can sound out the words. Okay, most of them can put a picture with their sentence. But last week was their first time ever creating a sentence. So I'm going to show you what some of those look like, show you guys some of my strugglers and how we work with them. And yeah, just give me your feedback at the end of this video of what you see, and I'll show you what we're doing this week. Hold on. Okay, so I've laid some out for you here. They are doing first and last names, but they have gotten their first names down packed since Christmas time. Okay, so here's one of my students. He put, "I like robots." So I wrote it down here at the bottom, and we let him try to write it on the line. Okay, we want them to notice that that line is important. Okay, here's one of my strugglers here. She wanted to make a cup of juice, but by the time she figured out what she wanted to write, it was time to go. I like bunnies. I like bunnies. One of the common things I see a lot is the E is upside down. This one says, "I like apples," but here's another one of my strugglers. He wanted to write his name here, right? Because we normally have it up there for them to put their name on it. But this time we were talking about sentences. So that's those. Here we have, "I like spaghetti." And you can tell just by her, the way she's writing her letters, that she doesn't have great grip. Okay, so there are some gripping activities that we do to kind of strengthen that. Now, she can try, but when she wants to, right? We know we have students like that in all grades. Okay, this student, but "I like dogs." Another common mistake, it's the B and the D. Those get confused, and they want to make the A, so they put the circle and then try to put the line. So that's pretty cool. We haven't got to G yet, so for her to make that G, that's pretty awesome. This student didn't want to help at all. Okay, "I like tablets." Okay, they drew a tablet, okay, whatever they're watching, and he saw from the pictures how to spell the word and decided to write it. And the only thing he's missing is his punctuation mark, but this is a great first beginning. Okay, so basically I put on the board, okay, my big board and my easel, what the sentence stem would be. And yeah, I allowed them to write it. I allowed them to tell me what the pictures were that they wanted to draw and what the sentences would look like. So let me show you what today is. So I told y'all, well, I don't know if I told y'all, but these next 3 weeks we're gonna be focusing on transportation. Okay, so today our sentence stem is I see a, what am I seeing? What am I looking at? All right, so we're gonna practice on notebook paper first. I drew a box, and I tell them what goes in the box. A picture. Do words go in the box? Could be, but this is normally where the picture goes. And on the lines will be our sentence. Every sentence begins with a capital letter, ends with a period. You cannot go past the red and pink lines on your paper. So if I run out of space over here, I can go to the other side. So this side, because maybe they can't see the board, okay, I say I see A, and then they have to fill in what they see. It could be a tractor, a bus, a car, boat, train, track, bicycle, airplane. But they have to decide. The capital letter means go. I'm going to start my sentence. The period means stop. And I need to fill in whatever I desire. So over here, I see a truck with the period. The green means go. The red means stop. We talked about the different punctuation marks. And then I added some pictures right here. Because if you look at my classroom, on that side is word wall. And it's blue and red because English on one side, Spanish on the other. And then all over here is my writing center. So if they wanted to write something, they couldn't. They couldn't see the pictures. Because my word wall is over there across the room. Yeah, I know you were move that, but I did move it, and I moved it over here so I can have space for the easel. And I'm gonna fix it differently next year. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm always moving things around in our classroom. So that's that. So when we look at what they have, okay, excuse me. When we look at what they have, some of them are getting the concept and some of them are not. Like she has a truck there, but she needs to put I see a truck. So we're gonna have to go back and make sure she does that. Okay. I see, she's missing an E, A. And she gotta write the word. Let's see this table over here. This table over here did not listen at all. So let's go over here to the green table. Green table, this is my strugglers table, the ones we have to work with them a lot more. They're having trouble with the picture, okay? This morning I heard a lot of them say they want to draw a monster truck. And I'm like, well, you don't have to draw a monster truck. You can draw any kind of truck, okay? They were really, really working on that picture. What do they want to draw? But yes, that's sentence stems for this week. We're working on that. And then we're going to be working on compound words tomorrow. And next week we're going to make compound sentences. So they have to start putting these sentences smaller on the line so we can add 2 sentences. How do we do that? We add in a conjunction word like and, but, okay? So yeah, if y'all like this activity or y'all have any ideas on how to do it, let me know. There are various ways to teach pre-K how to do sentences as well as kinder and first. But you want to make sure that you're hitting the foundation, and that's the pencil grip. That's what are we starting our sentences with? What are we in our sentence with? Okay, why do I use pencils? Okay, I know they say in pre-K we don't use pencils, but in Ms. Brown's class we do. We use pencils, we use crayons, we use markers, okay? When they get better with the pencils, then we will go to markers. But honestly, we don't have many markers anymore because they're not putting the tops completely on them. Even if I say make sure you hear the snap, they just put it on there, they run, they're ready to go to the next best thing. So markers are a go, but we have to slowly introduce those next year. So I will see y'all in a second.